Then he says, summun, bukmun, umyun. Now the translation is deaf, mute, and blind. I'm not going to say dumb, that's politically incorrect. Okay, so deaf, mute, and blind. Deaf, of course, not able to hear. Mute, not able to speak. Umi, not able to see. These are plurals, all three of them. But there's no and in between them. In other words, he doesn't say they're deaf and mute and blind. There's no ataf in between. You know what that means? They're all three at the same time. Now can you imagine, there's a fire, there's a light there, but these people are three things. They're deaf, they're mute, and they're blind in the middle of the desert, in the pitch black. What's the harm of being deaf? If somebody says, okay, you can't see the light, come over here, can they hear that? No, they're not able to benefit from, they're listening. They're deaf. Then, okay, I can't see and I can't hear, maybe I can call out for help. But they can't call out for help because they are mute. They're mute. Okay, no, I can't hear anybody giving me guidance. I can't even ask for it because I'm mute. Maybe at least I can see them, but now umyun. They're blind. In other words, all access to guidance is stopped. All access to guidance is stopped. I mean, imagine that scene. If you're in the pitch black, you can't see anything, you can't hear anything, at least you would be able to call out for help. They can't even do that. All three roads to access to guidance have been taken away. Summun, bukmun, umyun, fahum la yarji'un. Then they're not going to be able to return. And here, in this remarkable ayah, when Allah says la yarji'un, again, subtle precision in the Quran. These people had light, right? So they were in the place they're supposed to be. Then their light went away. So they went off. When Allah says they can't come back to what? Come back to what they had to begin with. They were where they were supposed to be. So their starting point was good. Then they went bad. That's the nature of the hypocrite. These hypocrites, especially the ones who don't realize they're hypocrites, they may have come for good reasons, but they didn't have the moral will or the strength of character to hold on to this faith the way they should. So they're not able to come back. فَهُمْ لَا يَرْجِعُونَ